Metro Boomin wants some more. Metro Boomin wants some more. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Shows you a little tired. Good afternoon, everyone. The doctor is in with a little late night. And I have a lot of problems with this mic lately. With the late night emergency stream, be sure. Actually, a little hot. You can tell I need to shave. Been slacking on that. Coming in hot. The doctor is coming in hot with an emergency Cardano pumping stream. Since it was pointed out to me, though, actually, since it was pointed out to me that Cardano hit $1.30, it started to pull back a little bit. I was a little taken back. I was checking out. I check out an account I have that has Mondo in it. It's a fairly well-known fact that I sold some Bitcoin and sold some Mondo in like June. So far, that trade hasn't worked out. Meaning, because I sold Bitcoin to buy Ondo, so I eventually think that trade will severely beat Bitcoin. I should have waited, but hindsight's 2020, right? Bitcoin. I sold it when Bitcoin was like 66,000 and bought Ondo at like $1.26. Ondo went all the way down to like 60 cents. Bitcoin went down some too, but nothing like that. And then we all know what Bitcoin has done recently. Done really well. Yeah, Ondo got all the way down to like 57 cents. But, I'm not going to kick myself. I don't really try and time things perfectly. I will accumulate this data, and the data that I accumulate. Ooh, man, Ondo's still going. I will take this data and accumulate it with the data I learned in the last bull run. And as I've told people several times lately, I'm selling everything except my Bitcoin and buying Bitcoin in the bear market. And I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And I'm going to wait for right before alt season, and then I'm going to sell some Bitcoin and load the boat. I will want to try and time that. So I'll probably be early just because I want to get into long-term capital gains. If you are timing it, say you're doing it now, this bull run, the odds you won't get into long-term capital gains. I'd say the odds are high. I mean, you can, but I think you'll also maybe be better off selling, say like September versus next December, January, whatever. Anyway, Ondo's on an absolute freaking God candle. I don't know what's going on. It's just 2 days in a row. It's just alt season, I think. Is that it? Is that what's going on? Cardano, just like, what the fudge, bro? Just insane. I did say, Velez in the house. How you doing, brother? I hate it when people say, I did discuss this. I did say this in a previous, and I catch myself doing all it. Drives me, all the small things, right? So I did mention, what did I mention? Oh, that I thought like $1.30-ish would be resistance, $1.31, $1.32. $1.32 to be exact. Did you get up near that quite in the mother? House? How you doing, brother? Now, I'm not looking to stay on for a long stream. I'm going to try and pull a George. 30 minutes or so, maybe 45. We'll see how it goes. I got some Kill Tony to watch. I got some sleep to get. Matthew in the house. How are you doing, brother? Ondo has the 8-bit unlock in January. That's a big ass. 8 billion. I don't think that matters too much in a bull market. Let's see what their total supply is. That thing were in like the top 50 or so. $65. They are 2.5 billion. Bro, I get like just a 10 billion market cap out of them. I'll be pretty happy. I mean, I'll be really happy, to be quite honest. Don't get me wrong. I'd like a $10 or $20 Ondo. $10 Ondo, $20 Ondo. We'll be having some painting the wall parties, that's for sure. Where is Ada going? To the moon? To Mars? So there's 1.4 billion. You're saying all the rest of their coins are unlocking? Because that is big if true. Maybe I need to get out before that. Stream until 8:15. What's 8:15? 8:15 your time? Isn't it already 8:35 your time? There is no way there's 8 billion coins left to do. I find that hard to believe. You have January 2025, linear unlock of 3 years. So it's a linear 3-year unlock. So I don't know how much. But it's not all the tokens. That would just be suicide. I gotta sign in to see. Psh. Rick in the house. Oh, you just pulling it. I did say that does sound like something. So 45 days, 1.94 billion. Oh, okay. So it's a 3-year. Yeah, that is a lot of tokens. Yeah, that's a problem, dude. Even in a bull market, that's a bit of a. I need to take some profits, I think. Yep. Good looking out, Velez. I need to remember this. We got 45 days of Ondo to the moon, and then I got a dump, bro. So you think I don't know. Rick says emergency stream. Give the thumbs up. Let's go. You got that right, guys. Hit the like. You guys came. 4 people in the house, 4 likes. You guys came with the big DE. All right. That is crazy. All right, Cardano. It's starting to cool off a little bit. I saw Charles posted a video. Docs and Hosky. That's going to inflate the price hard. You know, VCs are going to, yeah, I agree. You mean deflate? Do I think ADA will drop to 92 cents? Probably not, but you never know. We're in that part of the bull market where it's going to go up fast and furious. The same thing happened last bull run. We can take a look at what kind of pullbacks we had. But we're like, if we look at the fractal, who was waxing on about fractals this morning? I mean, fractals have some value. Like, this is breaking fractals, bro. Let's see if we can look at like a fib and kind of get a similar. No, that's not what I want to do. Wait. Yeah, this is going to be kind of hard to do. We need to get rid of this. And I want to look at, I want to look at, I want to look at this. I was doing this right. So the last time we blasted into this yellow golden area, there wasn't much in the way of pullbacks, and then we blasted through to like two greens and all the way into this green before we had a pullback. And this is kind of what we're seeing right now. I'm not, rhyme, repeat, whatever, bro. I'm just telling you, it's an alt season and shit can get fast and furious. Rookie in the house. How you doing, brother? So things can get fast and furious, and it went fast and furious. It went from 33, 33 cents to $1.02. Then you had a little bit of a pullback, and then you had some rockiness, but a rocket ship to $3. So we're in this phase right here, dude. So actually it did do a little pullback. If you just look at the number of candles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big candles. And up the next day, and then it had about 30% pullback. So yeah, it could. Obviously, I'm hoping it doesn't. Why, are you looking to buy? I'm ready for up only, bro. So we have had a good 7-ish candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles. Yeah. Plus this right here. I mean, it's already had a little bit of a pullback. Pretty size, decent chili dipper. 20%. Yeah, so, I mean, I can see it getting to here and then pulling back 30% maybe, which would be pretty brutal. Down to about 92 cents. Yeah, so it's possible, bro. Load up. You want to load up? Like, why haven't you been? Were you a non-believer like Kurt? You've had 3 years to load up, bro. I was loading up. I loaded up like a mofo right here. No, maybe. Yeah, it was right here. It was in the 30s. And it was after it bottomed out already. So, I mean, I'm not going to do the same thing next bear market. I'm not loading up on ADA. I'm going to load up on Bitcoin. I'm going to let Bitcoin dominance peak, and then I'm going to load up on Cardano if I deem it still worthy. I have a lot of faith in Cardano, so I think next time around I will deem it worthy, but everything's up for review nonstop. Like, I'm always, if I'm not living up to expectations at work, I'm up for review, and they might can my ass. Cardano's in no different situation, bro. It's up for review all the time, all the freaking time. Kurt was being dumb. Tom, you're not financial advice. You really tell me I'm a artard and not being cute. Saved me. You're welcome, brother. I told you, dude. Why are you trying to get cute during alt season? You don't get cute in alt season, bro. That's my motto. Alt season, don't get cute. Look at that. Fallen Bitcoin dominance. This is it, bro. This is altcoin season and $1.72. ICP doing really well. Like I was checking my account and I had to do a double take. Like I had to do one of these moves. Because I couldn't believe how much my account value went up since I checked it just a couple hours ago, bro. It was I thought my eyes were broken. I mean, more broken than. Yeah, you're a dummy. We all make dumb mistakes. So live and you learn. Luckily, you got me around. I pretty much, I don't make a lot of mistakes other than calling Koska brother and not remembering and losing $1 million Hosky. Yeah, I'm looking at my balance right now, and it's up substantially since this morning. I'm not looking at seven. I'm not looking at seven figures. Hopefully soon, but not yet. You can buy, I think eyes are pretty expensive. I don't know that they can do eye transplants and you can see, can they? I don't think that's a thing yet. I wonder if that's something they'll be able to do in the future. Whole eye transplants are still experimental and have not resulted in restored vision. Not with that. I think we'll get there. Yeah, not with that attitude. It's experimental. They're getting there. That freaks me out. Whenever there's a TV show and they remove someone's eye, that freaks me the F out, bro. That's some people's spiders and snakes. That's eye removal to me, bro. Makes me squeamish AF. Probably shouldn't be telling you that, right? All right, Ethereum 3644. Been very disappointing. Cardano is my biggest bag now. That wasn't the case 30 days ago, and it continues. Neuralink. What about Neuralink? Kind of like any brain shit kind of freaks me out too, if I'm being honest. Like drilling into your skull. Whenever they show like on medical shows drilling into the people's skull and they're talking to them and shit. Like, how are they not freaking out? Do they paralyze them? Because there's no freaking way you're drilling into my skull. And I'm not like just, they have to be sedated or some shit, dude. Maybe pump stuff into your brain. What, like cocaine? Come on, Cardano. It's never enough, dude. Earlier this morning or yesterday, it was $1.15. I was hoping to break $1.20, and I'm still not satisfied. You'd be free. Yeah, I don't know how they there's no way. I know they bolt them down and shit, but still. You should watch Narcos Mexico. Drill, baby, drill. Why do they drill into some guy's skull? Yeah, I don't like watching shows that are in a different language. Is that the one that has what's his face? The Boba Fett. He's not Boba Fett. He's I don't know, one of those nerd. He's the guy on the Star Wars show. What's the name of that show? What's the name of that dude? It's effed up, isn't it? Amazing. Now it's like $1. We're dead chain. Yeah, it's crazy. Latin poppy chili. Latin Papi Chulo? What are you talking about? In the span of, yeah, it's crazy how many people change their song. BitBoy's been really annoying with his XRP stuff. I mean, he got lucky with that. So, Chris, what? The Mandalorian. Thank you, brother. I would literally lose my mind if you were Chris Jones, the greatest defensive player to ever play the game for the Kansas City Chiefs. But we all know that ain't true. Can you imagine, guys, if Chris Jones showed up? I know no one. Ricky might know who Chris Jones is. I know Kurt doesn't. Velez might know. Yeah, the Mandalorian, bro. Thank you. Chris Jones in the house. How you doing, brother? What brings you by? Are you a Cardano guy? Are we just sitting here watching the fireworks? There's no real news as far as I can tell. I think it's just alt season. Alt season's upon us. How's Velez's meme coin doing? Wonder how Hosky's doing. Caspa, 15 cents, turned into a stable coin. Go Chiefs. Neil Smith clears. What does that mean? Hosky just doxed himself with Charles Hoskinson. I wonder if that affected the price any. Hosky can be interesting, dude, just because Charles is kind of low-key promoting it. But how do you YOLO into something that's up? $2,300%. Best Chiefs defensive clears Chris Jones. Neil Smith. Did you like Google Kansas City Chiefs players and you just came up with this? Because I know you don't know who Neil Smith is. I barely know who Neil Smith is, bro. 1988 to 1990. Yeah, you just did some Googling just to be a needle. It's Chris Jones and Derek Thomas. That's the conversation, bro. From Madden. There's Derek Thomas and Chris Johnson. And if you want to go secondary, I'm going to say Eric Berry, but he's just near and dear to my heart. Andrew Brown in the house. How you doing, brother? He's going to come in talking about Paul Allen. Top defensive. Oh, my goodness. Pull up my nuts. Sorry, was swapping from phone to PC. Man, yeah, no problem. Pedro Pascal. Yeah, is he the one in Narcos Mexico? He's in the original Narcos, right? I wanted to watch that show. I just couldn't take all the like subtitles and shit. Let's see. Mel Branch, Dan, Jared Allen, Art Still, Neil Smith, number 4, Tamba Hali, Chris Jones, number 2, Buck Buchanan, Tim Allen. Seeing where to put all this in Chris Jones with the sense of humor. Chris Jones someday, but for now, the road to the top runs through Buck Buchanan. Chris Jones, Buck Buchanan. 6'7", 270-pound athletic freak. Buchanan was not only ridiculously talented. When did this guy play? In like the 63. This is 69's the Super Bowl era. So yeah, he played before. I mean, Kansas City was definitely a top team first couple years of the Super Bowl era and beforehand. No, Paul Allen. I would not financial advice, Chris, but I would put some of your salary into Bitcoin. I think I wouldn't do that, bro. Like doing that would be smart, but the alpha moves, just buying it, setting your salary aside to buy it during bear markets. That's, if that cycle continues. KC is still no, they were a top team and then they were not a top team for decades. And then they were kind of good in the 90s. They made it to the playoffs at like 13-3. And then lost first round, even with the bye. Kicker missed like a field goal or something. They did that a few times of just pure disappointment. And then the Mahomes era, 2017? I think the year he got drafted, 2018. I believe was his first year playing, made it to the AFC Championship game. Dee Ford not on the list, lined up off sides and cost us the AFC Championship game and most likely the Super Bowl. And then we won it the next year. And then we went the next year and got our asses handed to us because our offensive line was hurt and devastated. Patrick Mahomes was running for his life and still made crazy good plays. And then the next year, we lost to Cincinnati in the AFC Championship game. And in overtime, we had the game won. Should have went to another Super Bowl, bro. Are you kidding me? We should have went to 5 in a row. But we lost in overtime, even though we had the game won. I don't know. They just fell apart in overtime. Patrick Mahomes, I've never seen him give up like that. And then the next 2 years, we won it. Tom always copying you, Kurt. And the best team, in my opinion, as long as you've been a football fan for about as long as you know me, right? Learned a bunch of stats like a nerd, but you're the true hardcore fan. Dude, Kansas City Chiefs are my life. The only thing I care about. The Kansas City Chiefs and crypto. And I guess stocks, but stocks have been boring. All right, let's check in. I don't even know what Bitcoin's doing. I'm so excited about Cardano. 96,000. I mean, it's just kind of hanging around. Cardano, $1.27. Ondo's just still going up, dude. Let's look at like an adrenaline fueled chart on this one. You know, 15-minute chart. What is going on with Ondo? Like, seriously. There has to be something. I know it's alt season, but this is crazy. I don't even follow him. Oh, let's see. This is kind of what we looked at, but I think it's a linear vesting of the 9 billion coins, and 3 billion of it come out in January, possibly. I need confirmation on this, guys. I don't know what to do. It's so confusing. 3 billion's a lot of tokens.
Some things from ChatGPT that I made a couple of hours ago when I released this video.
Is this what you're basing your chart off, Velez?
Talking about Ondo's supply increase that is going to be happening in January. I was saying that this supply increase, which was going to be a doubling of the supply, would make Ondo a really great coin to sell in December or the early part of January ahead of that token release. However, that token release has a few more details to it that I now, after members of this community and in the Discord pointed out to me, I now do not think is going to be an issue whatsoever for Ondo moving forward. So let's get into this correction. Now, in the comments and in my Discord, people were sending me screenshots of some folks talking in Reddit threads, some things from ChatGPT talking about Ondo's vesting. This right here is the Ondo white paper directly from the source. Now, January 18th, we're going to have free movement of the Ondo coin. More is going to be released into the world in order to decentralize the network and open it up to more people, which ultimately is a good thing. And it has a structured distribution schedule, which is what is preventing it from just being a large singular dump on the market, which is what I thought at first by looking at token unlocks. And it's going to be a linear schedule releasing this large amount of tokens over the course of 3 years. Now, if you want a nice visual to understand this release, you can come over to CryptoRank, this site here, come over to vesting for Ondo, and you can see that there's 25% of the tokens represented in these two unlocks that are happening gradually once a month over the course of 3 years. This is going to prevent the scenario that I thought was going to happen, which was just a gigantic doubling of the circulating supply pretty much in a single day. This is going to spread that out over 3 years and is going to create a stable environment that is not going to drastically affect the price of Ondo's token and will more than likely allow it to continue to run upwards as the leader in the tokenization of real world asset space.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, dude. Where did I have that? Did I close the window? Back when all the FOMO was going on 3 years ago, I was in the military dumping into VeChain because everybody then found your channel, started making. Hell yeah, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. That's all I want to do is help you. That is my goal. I want you to make better decisions. I don't want you to go to an influencer and have them make decisions for you. And it's easy, but it's not, you know. You just kind of gotta learn the pattern, know to buy when there's blood in the streets, know to sell when your plumber's telling you. Don't try and get cute in alt season like Kurt. Don't try and time the market all the time like Kurt. Everyone is done. Yeah, I do think there's a rotation happening in Sol where the Sol bros are like, because look, think about it logically. And I'm not, you already know my opinion on Sol. I think it's garbage tech. And I think it's eventually going to fall flat. But I think there's money to be made in it, this bull run. But I'm not surprised to see what's happening. Because you look, this is nearing and near at all-time highs. There's going to be some Kool-Aid sippers that think Sol is going to easily go to $500 or $1,000, right? $1,000 Sol is like a $4.5 billion market cap. Is that out of the question? No. Is it likely? Probably not, right? Look, if we hit some crazy 6 trillion, 10 trillion market cap and overall crypto, yes, stuff like that can happen. But the pot odds, or someone with some common sense, or even not common sense, that's just going to chase momentum and FOMO, are going to dump out of Sol when they see like coins like XRP, HBAR, and all these other coins that haven't gone up a lot yet. That's just a natural rotation of smart people getting in it early and then dumber people following it later, right? And if you do it, I'm not necessarily calling you dumb. I've done plenty of that in my life. Be like Tom and you can be like Kurt in some ways. Kurt, are you still an OMAD, bro? You drinking them protein shakes? You give up on them? Last cycle was my first cycle in crypto. Pretty much me too, bro. Topped around late August. Up to how long do you think it runs? I know not financial. Yeah, I talk about this all the time. I think I'm watching kind of the Pi cycle top, but I'm going to listen to Benjamin Cohen that say it might not touch. The Pi cycle top may not cross this time, so it might start earlier. I'm paying heavy attention to like the November 28 theory, where it'll probably end within 28 days or 30 days of the end of November, I will be ready to pull the trigger early on some stuff, even going into that, maybe like April, May, in case we have another double top. I don't want to go through another brutal bear market of not taking profits because it might not go back up at the end like it did. So there's a lot of things I'm watching. I'm going to be the plan is to be a little bit more aggressive taking profits. I'm going to play it by ear, and I'm going to let you know, just I'm going to tell you that I sold and what I sold. And, for the most part, my 99% of my, I'll say 95% of my, 90%, 90 to 95% of my crypto is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. And then I'll say about 90%. And then 5 to 7%, around 5% is maybe Ondo. And a couple percent is ICP. And then I got a couple percent, 2 to 3%, and a bunch of just crap, like a bunch of MinSwap that could turn into a lot of money. A couple meme coins. Got a few grand in Pepe, right? I don't really expect Pepe to turn into a whole lot more. Like 3 grand into Pepe might turn into wild case scenario and timing it perfectly 30 grand, but I'll be happy just to get like 6 grand out of it, honestly. So I'm going to be like, when I'm selling it and I'm serious, I'm going to be selling my ADA and my Ethereum. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Okay. You guys getting blurred stream? Gave up the shakes back to OMAD. Pussy. My bro sold 50K of Sol and put it in XRP. He's holy crap. Good for your bro. Yeah, that was like I mentioned this morning, I was wrong about XRP, meaning I may not be wrong about XRP, but I'm wrong about the success of XRP. And I could be wrong about the future of XRP. This is incredible. And this is a short squeeze of epic proportions. I keep hearing about a market crash this year because of interest rates. Yeah, I'm on that. I'm in that camp of not this year, but I'm nervous about what happens after Trump takes office. Buy the rumors, sell the news. Deflation and recession, I think, are on the board. But, the government's got really good at propping shit up and kicking the can down in the street, so we'll see. And that's one major reason why I'm not selling my Bitcoin. Good or bad, if there's a major recession and another major bear market, Bitcoin will get hit hard, but I'll just buy some more. My plan is to sell, have a bunch of cash, possibly have a recession. There might be a crash. I'm not looking to just sell my Bitcoin or sell my Cardano and Ethereum and same day YOLO into stocks, right? Stocks are crazy frothy right now. And I do think there's going to be a pullback. Now, if I see there could still be opportunities in the stock market to get into regardless, but I'm going to kind of play it here. My plan is basically I want there to be panic in the stock market and I'll buy some stocks, bro. Otherwise I can just wait because what I do know is likely going to happen is a crypto bear market and I'm going to be able to buy Bitcoin on the cheap. And then I'm going to round trip profits. I'm not going to round trip holding on. I'm going to round trip selling and buying and selling and buying. But stock market looks like Bitcoin, the Bitcoin chart since it was first invented. This is insane. Now, again, as I discuss and mention, it's weird because they pump trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars into the economy. That money's got to go somewhere. And a lot of it's going to go into the stock market. So while this can be an intimidating chart, I don't think it necessarily has to revert back down to like all the way back down to here. I think a good, 70% pullback takes us pretty freaking far, actually. This one right here, how far? This one was a pretty big dip. Much was this? A 28% pullback, but a lot of stocks went down like 70%, like Tesla, right? And Tesla's a great stock, Nvidia. So we could see another 30%, which is pretty massive. And you're going to see some stocks really get hit. When was that, to be exact? So that was in 21, right? Yeah, December of 21. Man, that lasted almost a year. That was brutal. Tesla, I want to say, went down like 70%. Yeah, 75%. So if that does happen, there's going to be opportunities in the stock market and in crypto. This ended and you could start making money. So you could have timed this really well if you rotated, if you had dry powder and you knew and you bought stocks. Oh, this was actually in January 23. Yeah, so it and crypto kind of bottomed out around the same time. 13K. Oh, he's up 13K, not 130K. I mean, that's still good. 130K didn't seem out of the question considering how much it's gone up, but he probably just recently did that. I don't know. I would, not financial advice. I'd be careful with that just because this one is probably going to have a retracement. I mean, that's insane. Its market cap is insane too. I like the pot odds on Solana right now better than I do XRP, if I'm being honest. XRP is at 154 billion market cap. Solana's at 108. It's down kind of decent amount. If he's a pure trader, I don't know, bro. I could be wrong. I didn't think I was scared to buy. I wouldn't buy an XRP at $1.50 because I thought it was too high. And then 2 days later, it's doubled again. Oh, he's up 130K. God, man, that is nice. Did he lock in some profits, bro? Lock in. He sold 50K of Solana. Lock in 50K, bro. At minimum. And then put it back in Solana or some other lower altcoin like Cardano or, maybe Ondo's a little late on that. ICP is still really good. Stacks maybe. I'm not sure I'm not paying attention to everything. Even eGold's up. Yeah, it's obviously altcoin season right now. Said he's not taking profits until 350. Is he in one of those XRP bros, like hardcore XRP? And he just kind of bought some Solana because it was hot? People have these weird, that's what makes people really rich. The people on Tesla are huge cult, right? Very XRP-like, very Cardano-like, I would say XRP and Cardano are much more cult-like than, say, Solana. Solana is just a bunch of more like big gang of brats. But yeah, the Tesla people, you couldn't tell them shit, dude. They held on to that thing for years and years and years, like a decade before it paid off. And now those dudes, the ones that held on, and it's like the early Bitcoin people. But this thing, and they almost went bankrupt. This is Tesla, bro. In 2013, it's had split prices and stuff, so it's a little bit misleading, but $2, $3, $16. All the 20, it's $10. 2019, $10, $13. And then it went all the way up to 64, still nothing. And then it had a big pullback. People were dancing on the ceiling, and then they were hanging from the ceiling, and then just kabloom. Just freaking hit the jackpot, bro. 1,200%. Man, that really puts Hosky into perspective. Disclosure, crypto in the house. Anything on Gari? I own some Gari. Gari's a cool concept. It's a big... Indian social network. I mean, like the country India. I'm sure you know what it is. I don't even know what it's doing. I have some. I bought $100 worth. Last time I checked, I was down. Oh, it's actually on Kraken. Oh, it's up. It had a big day and then a pullback. I don't know what to expect out of this. This is a high risk coin. I don't know anything about the team. I just know it has a huge potential customer base. Like if I were to invest in this, I would invest a very small amount. I did invest in this, and I did invest a very small amount, $100. I wake up in the morning and wipe my ass with $100 bills. I'm joking, but you get the point. No, he's S&P guy. Just got good advice. Hell yeah. So he's just listening to another trader that told him not to sell into 315. 315 possible with XRP? I mean, it's not too far away. Does he have the sell order in right now? It could hit that tomorrow. Another big fib coming up at 302. I might put my sell order in right at like $3 or $2.99, honestly. H-bar is pumping. Organic HODL. Yeah. We talk about H-bar. I talked about this morning. I have never heard a bad thing said about H-bar. It just never... There's actually been a couple times I thought about buying some, but I always just like, why am I going to buy H-bar? I'll just buy Cardano. I got nothing against this coin. It's an old G like Cardano, and it's doing really well right now. All these old coins that were dead, doing really well. H-bar, XRP, and Cardano all have ties to like Doge and the government. So hopefully that's not just, hopefully some stuff comes out of it. I want all crypto holders to make money, bro. All right, Cardano got to $1.30 and kind of stalled. We're currently sitting at $1.28. New World Order, that's XRP, isn't it? They are all ISO 2000. Is that XRP, H-bar, and Cardano? Some people make a big deal out of this. I just find it funny because people mention this on Crypto Angler, and then Crypto Angler goes off. That doesn't matter. I don't know if it matters or not. Seems like a decent thing. Has gained significant importance in the financial industry as a unified messaging standard for electronic data. So crypto projects that adopt ISO 20022 can seamlessly integrate with traditional financial systems. XRP, Cardano, Quant, Algorand, Stellar, Hedera. Stellar's doing really well. Hashgraph, I don't even know if I know what that is. IOTA's old G. I don't know how they're doing. A lot of people are complaining that Quant is compliant and it hasn't pumped yet. I remember looking into IOTA last bull run and I kind of liked it, but no one ever talks about it. And I can only buy so much, guys. It's not on any real exchanges either. I mean, it's doing really well. Let's see if Quant might be something to pick up if you want a nice little. Oh yeah, well it's already. It's take that back. It's doing really well the past couple days. Hashgraph is HBAR. Okay, I always think HBAR and Hedera. I thought Hashgraph sounded. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, so every one of these are doing XDC. I don't know what that is. Wait, I thought Hedera. Oh, Hedera Hashgraph. Okay, yeah, I saw two different. I saw a comma there that didn't exist. What is XDC? Even this one's doing pretty good. I mean, it's doing really well. Shit. It was 2 cents. I mean, it's 7 cents. Thompson, you had 30K dry powder. What would you put it in? Oh, man. Honestly, dude, I really like I was I was nervous about Cardano, but Cardano looks 30K's. This is a really tough time to invest. It's a great time to invest because the alt season is going to do a lot more, but it's already done enough that your 10x's are off the table, right? I mean, 10x's are likely off the table. 10x on Cardano, $10 Cardano, maybe, but I'm not, if we're being honest, probably not. Guns and ammo, no. Engage with your audience, oh. So I like Cardano a lot right now. Guns and ammo, never a bad investment. I mean, I like Cardano a lot. I liked Ondo before. Like, I've been talking about Ondo enough lately that I obviously like it, but you missed a fat ripper on that one. So I can't really say Ondo right now. And then plus this whole unlock thing. But I mentioned Ondo and you're like, you're still talking about Ondo at $1, bro. Like, Kurt, you're the worst. You're so like FOMO boy. FOMO. Gary recently has a lot of partnerships. They raised 13 million from. Oh, nice. Swee's an interesting one to me. Oh, Caspa's a good call, maybe. Yeah, Caspa has a lot of room. I don't like the coin. I think the coin is really stupid. I think it's a gimmick, and I know that's like fingernails on a chalkboard to Velez. I think the coin's just a gimmick, a short duration Bitcoin proof of work with smart contracts that no one's going to use. Hardly FOMO into ADA. No, you're just FOMO. You're wanting to FOMO into the market. Like, you should have done FOMO'd in a long time ago. Casper needs to hurry up. You're getting, you know, the writing's on the wall when Velez is getting tired of Casper. Starting to see that light, that gospel that I've been preaching. Hope for a pullback and what? Guys, I either got to get off the mic or get something to drink. It's getting kind of late. I'm really enjoying myself here, but how long have I been streaming? 54 minutes? All right, I'll give it about 5. So if you got any questions, any comments, get them out. This is where Ricky starts chiming up. Hope for a pullback. He's been I know, bro. This is not the time to be hoping for pullbacks because it's probably not going to happen. Nah, bro. I'm not going to. My voice is already given out on. You don't need me. I'm enjoying myself, but bro, I work for a living. You got an hour and a half this morning and an hour and a half at night. I'm sorry, an hour at night. I'll do more of these as the bull run continues. It's a lot more fun. That's for sure. You can guarantee you some more night streams, but I can't do a. Oh, I never remember the name of that movie, bro. And I've been saying the word bro too much lately. The Truman Show. I got in at 008. I'm tired. Yeah. No, I should have listened to you. I'd probably be hodling too if I got in as early as you, but I would be pretty frustrated right now. I don't know if I would have came to the same thesis I did now on Caspa if I was up big. I might have been blinded like you. But I don't think this coin is going to be anything long term. I really don't think much about, like, Ergo's in the same boat, if we're being honest. I don't think there's anything special about Ergo. I think a lot of these chains are, they might make it through a bull run or two, but they're eventually going to fade into obscurity. And I can see that happening with, I know there's a lot of Cardano people that love Ergo, but what, other than Rosenbridge, which is kind of cool, but might become extinct unless they kind of change. Like the Rosenbridge is pretty tight. I'm not going to lie. Actually, I have some money over there that I haven't checked on in a while. My Ergo is worth $500. I initially put $500 into the Ergo ecosystem. And it's now worth almost $2,000. I put like 250 into this Rosen token, and it's now worth 1,200. So nothing like finding money in the couch cushions, guys. Got some R. Hosky over there worth less than a penny. 69,420. I love, digital, dude. Digital couch cushions, man. That's one of the problems, man. You have shit everywhere and you forget about it. Like I forgot I have some money in Optum, OADA. And I got to remember, because that's a decent bag of Cardano I have over there. Like 5,000 or 10,000. $5.5K, and then I also have some in my wallet, I think, that I never staked. Well, I'm going to be, like, when I'm selling, I'm going to be going through, like, wallets and dexes and just shaking shit up, bro. ADA. Oh, I got some in an LP. On a different DEX, I have something going on in Saturn Swap. I don't even remember. Does that thing even exist anymore? Yeah, so this thing still exists. I would imagine whatever liquidity I have over there is. I just found some 60 Indigo tokens in my wallet. I mean, that's at least a few Chipotle burrito bowls. Where do I not see? Oh, what? Oh, 335. So there's $180, $200. I got 10. What? Wait a second. I have 10,000 friend in my wallet. I must have got those airdrop for something because I never bought them. That's a meme coin some people talk about. I don't know what it's worth. Probably not worth shit. Look at this, bro. I didn't even know I had this. It's worth 10 cents. I got some Crow tokens. Them things ain't worth shit. I got some FU money and FU Solana. I don't even know if I can trade those anywhere. Those used to be on like Pig.Party, right? Yeah, is that thing still running? Yeah, it looks like people are still doing it. FU money, I put like $10 into this. I just like it because it's cool. That's worth like $2. I'm down $10 on that. But I just, because I think the icon's really cool. I just bought it to be stupid. That should be a t-shirt, digital. Only a handful of people would make sense out of it. All right, boys and girls. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. You know how we do it. Thank you for hitting the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Let me do a little 8 likes, not bad. 10 likes. Yo, you know I love it when we hit double digits. You know how we do it. I'll be back at 6:30 a.m. I should have done a poll of where do we think Cardano is going to end up. Bitcoin 96,000, Cardano $1.28. I am really hoping to wake up to like $1.50